Well, it's the people. It's the people, and I always go back to the community of Conway because that's where it starts. Obviously, you know, the university is a cog of the community, and it's a very important one for Conway. But man, the community loves University of Central Arkansas. They love this football program. They love the athletic department, and the relationships and the people you meet and you build with is second to none. And over the course of my time here as a player and coach. You know, I'm indebted to so many people and the time and effort and they've spent, you know, getting to know me and me getting to know them. It's just a really, really unique atmosphere and a really unique situation here. You know, this one thing I want to make sure people know is that this program and this football team has an open door policy. I want former players, I want donors, I want fans, I want media. This is y'all's program. You know, I want to make sure that we're getting these kids out in a positive manner, and they're able to be accessible to anybody and everybody. And you know, I can't be more excited to represent, you know, not only this school but this community and state, you know, in the best manner I can. Yeah, I mean, I've you know, you can go all the way back to you know, to the Bobby Tyner area. I mean, they've came to me and shook my hand and gave me a hug and said they couldn't be more fired up. You know, I bet I've had 100 texts from different you know, former Letterman, former players. You know, and I said my response to them was the same thing to every one of them. You know, this is your team, this is your program. You know, I'm just sitting here, sitting on the front doorstep of it, and representing you guys. So I want to make sure that every one of them know that this is their place, and this is a place that we want them to be a part of for years to come. I want them to know that I represent them, you know, and as a player and a former student athlete here, to get a chance to represent your university and where you graduated from, your alum there is humbling, and it's something that you know, really is a dream situation. I mean, to represent you know, the former players, my teammates, the guys that won national championships in the 80s and 90s. You know, former coaches, because this program didn't get great overnight. You know, one of my recruiting philosophies is tradition will never graduate, and it won't. This place, you know, the University of Central Arkansas football program is going to be great from years to come. Whether Nathan Brown's here, Steve Campbell's here, you know, like I said in the press conference, you can bring Nick Saban here. It doesn't matter. This program is going to work itself, and it's proven over history and time. No matter what level we've been at, we've won, and that's a testament to not only the coaches but the players that have been here. And I want to make sure that they know that, you know, the foundation has been built by them, and I want them to continue to be a part of that. Mike and I played together, so obviously there's a prior relationship there, and Mike called me the night, I guess it was a Saturday night that it was announced, and we talked for probably half an hour, and he was just congratulating me, telling me, you know, get ready to not sleep, get ready to do this, get ready to do that. You know, he's giving me the whole head coaching talk, but he called me more as a friend and as, you know, not as a colleague, as a friend. You know, someone that, you know, was genuinely happy for me, genuinely excited that I get a chance to run the program, that he's an alum too. So really neat to get a chance to talk to Mike. You know, with our busy schedules, you know, we don't get to catch up as much as we used to, but you know, definitely excited to represent you know, the University of Central Arkansas for him. And hadn't had, you know, Coach Strong, you know, I've met him a couple times. You know, don't have much of a prior relationship, but you know, I want to make sure that people like him know that we need him and we need his support, and we want him to be a part of this program. You know, this is, you know, not only, you know, because of the success he's had at his different stints at coaching, but man, his success as a player here and as a student athlete here. So, you know, any and every time I get a chance to talk to people like that, I want to definitely develop that relationship and continue to grow what this University of Central Arkansas brand is, because those guys are the reason we've gotten to where we are. It's been about as much as I've heard from former players and alum of UCA. I've heard from high school coaches within the state, and I've been fortunate enough and blessed enough to recruit this great state for the last, you know, eight or 9 years. So I've developed a lot of relationships throughout the state, from all the way from the northwest to the southeast corner. So you know, I've gotten texts, phone calls, just a lot of, has been nothing but positive responses from those guys. And like I told them, I look forward to getting their high schools recruiting in-state kids, because a lot of times when you recruit in-state kids that know about the Central Arkansas program, they're more deeply invested in what we're trying to do. So those high school coaches know that. They know where my heart's at and where my head's at, and and it's my goal to bring as many in-state athletes as we can bring, and that's going to allow parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles to be close to come watch those kids play and keep our our stadium filled on Saturdays with excited fans to watch their kids or their nieces or their nephews play. So excited to represent this state and then get into those high schools and make sure they know that our program is available to them as well.